Hello, people of the world. This is Divulged, and I'm drawing a Molotov cocktail. I've never made a Molotov cocktail in real life, but it's on my bucket list because it looks like fun. Here's the background. I'm playing with W Star Cat. This person is pretty good. Very good person. Background. I don't know how many colors I'll use in the background. Probably just two because I want it to have a low resolution, not real resolution, fake artsy resolution compared to the actual cocktail. So here's the background. I think that's sufficient. Then there's the bottle. I think I'll use the green for the bottle. There it is. I'm going to use several different shades of green. It's going to look like that green glass. I really hope I'll get to make a real Molotov cocktail someday. In my previous video, I mentioned human stripes, and I couldn't remember the name of the condition that would make them show up, and I was thinking chimerism, but that just didn't sound right to me. But it actually was right. That is one of the causes of seeing stripes on humans, human chimerism. However, there's also there's some pigmentation issues that will allow you to see the mosaic of V-shaped stripes. But anyway, right now I am making the bottle shiny, making sure that the bottom curves around. And I really want some coffee right now. And it'll happen pretty soon. Just have to finish this. The glass is somewhat transparent, so there are multiple shadows and highlights. I like looking at chemical reaction GIFs. It's a subreddit. And there was one I saw today that actually reminded me of this prank that I saw years ago. You put sodium iodide in either the toilet bowl or that thing that's above it, and then you put hydrogen peroxide in the other thing. So then when you flush the toilet, it fizzes up and goes and I wish I could explain it better than that, but I need to learn more chemistry. Oh well. That's a really fun subreddit. And speaking of Molotov cocktails, on the What the Fuck subreddit, I saw how not to protest. And these people lied down in front of a vehicle thinking that they could stop the vehicle, and whoever was driving just ran them over. So yeah, that is how not to protest. I've never participated in a protest. Have you? That used to be on my bucket list. And then I just kind of grew out of it. Became one of those internet petition signers. I am not happy about the CISPA. They sent one of those emails to representatives. I'm not happy about people taking away rights on the internet and monitoring everyone. That is entirely unacceptable. Okay, so then there's going to be fire coming out of the bottle. I'm going to start with the darkest yellow. Have it streaming out. Fire. And as it streams out, it's going to spread out and kind of lose some of its shape. And it's going to be more orangey and red toward the end, where I'm currently adding yellow. That's red. And some sparks. I'll also add a hand that's throwing the cocktail, because that will make it pretty clear. It's a weapon. It's not just a regular bottle. It's hanging out here. Whoever's throwing it has a reason. Might not be a good reason. There's some sort of reason for it. I think I went too far with the fire right there, which is why I went back with the green and black. Okay, so I mentioned the darker orange out here. There it is. I'll get to that later. I think I want to focus on the brightest part of the fire, which is right in here. This whole line, like a torch. I'll go back with the white, which will make it extremely bright and shiny. It's not just shiny, it's flaming. Sparks. I would not want one of these thrown at me. That would not be enjoyable. Okay. Sorry about that. I just had to clear the mucus from my pharynx. It happens. I had a pretty bad cold 2 weeks ago. And I recovered, but not 100%. Even now, it's still 99%. There's the white. Look at all those flames. Someone's getting third-degree burns. This is exciting. So colorful. I really like green and orange. I think it's a good color combination. They're both secondary colors. Green is my favorite color, and orange might be my second favorite color. However, this is not my favorite green, nor my favorite orange. I like fluorescent lime green, fluorescent orange. Not that it's really possible to have fluorescent colors digitally, as far as I know. But for example, this really bright lime green here would be fluorescent if I printed it out with fluorescent ink. Never mind. I'm just talking to myself. And more this bright yellow. I really get annoyed when people call fluorescent colors neon colors. Neon glows orange. So unless it's a neon sign containing neon, it's not neon, it's fluorescent. So there's a chemistry joke. I used to be a halogen until I took a proton to the knee. Knee, N-E, neon. I thought it was good. I spend possibly too much time on Reddit. I enjoy Reddit. Okay, so I think I'll add a little bit more white and then it's going to be time for the hand and it will be done. This might actually be a short video. Here's the arm. This will be bigger. That palm. Using this size. Add fingers. Thumb. Last finger. It's more like that. It's more combined. Okay. Uh, I'll shave some of this off with the green. I'll have to use the smallest setting. The smallest line. It's difficult to go over and shave off parts with a blotchy background like this. And the light is clearly coming from the fire. It's erupting out of the bottle. So there's going to be pretty stark contrast here. And I'll have to use an even darker color. I'm going to use this brown to really highlight just how bright the fire is. Because if you think about being next to a fire, you got that extreme lighting on faces. Well, it's like that, but with his hand. And this is a hand that's action. The muscles activated, tendons are working. You need to add some of that in. You can't just have these phalanges hanging out here. They're doing something. Maybe they're doing someone. We don't know. I don't know if this person's going to be doing this hand later after throwing this cocktail. Oh. And this tiny finger, little too thick, too rounded. And this finger curving in to show that it's curving in. Okay. And then since this finger is on top, so that it's on top. Getting kind of complicated. I'm thinking about adding in some fingernails. I'm just not sure if it'll work, because that might be too much detail. Well, no, I guess if I'm going in and adding some tiny wrinkles, might as well add some fingernails. But very subtly. Just that one, maybe. Right now they look like claws. So I will shave that off. I actually trim my fingernails to look like claws. They're pointed, and I did it as a habit just for working with clay for sculptures, because then I could always have a clay tool with me every time. But I don't know if I'm going to keep it like that forever. It's kind of annoying for packing parachutes. So I might switch, but I'm just so used to it. Depends on which style is more practical. Is it better to have pointed fingernails for poking things, or is it better to have rounded fingernails? I don't have sex with women, so that's something I don't have to be concerned with. Scratching vaginas. Is it done? I think it might be done. No, no. I think it might need a highlighting color, even lighter. Because this is a really bright flame. That. This finger. That finger. The hand doesn't look right. It's not curved enough. I need to shave off this with more of a wrist. Low ink? Okay, okay, fine. Be that way. Attach this. Attach that. Back, brown. Thumb still doesn't look right. Okay. Now, there's a piece of skin that's just coming off the thumb. Not like it's impossible, but it's rather distracting. And I'll continue this back. Not much. It is done. I am sending the Molotov cocktail over the internet. Thank you for watching. If you want to, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.